Okay, so here is my Wandering Jew that is Kwai tricolor. I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. It is doubled, maybe even tripled in size since I got it. So yeah. There is my snake plant, which I absolutely love every plant that I have. Then I have my Marble Queen Pothos. And I take a lot of cuttings from her. And my lab has chewed on her a couple times, but she's lasting and she's doing quite well. Here's my ZZ plant, one of two, which I showed you on the other one. It's my newer one. It's getting bigger, but it's doing quite well. This is a Christmas cactus. This is my housewarming gift for my parents. They gave this to me in December when I moved in here. So that is done quite well. I'm having new growth, see the light leaves, and I'm excited to see what it is. I don't think it's going to bloom, but we'll see. Okay, so here's my corn plant. It has grown so much since I bought this. It's unreal. I haven't even taken out of the nursery pot. There's Enya. Enya, are you going to say hello? Hi. And she is my Shiba Inu. She is 8 years old, and she loves to do her own thing. So she is a good puppy dog. But I haven't transplanted it yet into a bigger pot. I think I'm going to do that soon. But yeah. Okay, so here's Ella. Ella is my year-old lab, full of energy and absolutely loves attention. So here's a Dracaena. I'm not for sure what the name of this is. This is doubled in size since I bought it and doing quite well. It loves this spot, so I'm going to keep it here. Here's another Dracaena. It is probably doubled in size. I just transplanted it probably 2 weeks ago, so doing quite well with that. Here's my little baby Xanadu plant. It's doing pretty good. I'm trying to get it bigger so that it's like the other one, but yeah. It's doing quite well. Okay, so we're in my kitchen now, and this is my Brazil, and it's hanging in there. When I got it, it was so stressed. I've lost so many leaves, but it's looking pretty good. I'm babying it, which I think I got it off of like Etsy or Amazon, one of the two, and it just did not like being shipped. I don't know what happened, but it's looking really, really good. So here's a satin pothos. I got this off of Etsy, and it lost so many leaves, so I'm babying it, giving it what it needs. So hopefully it survives. I would like to get it a friend to put in the pots. I think that they grow better when they have friends. Now this cactus, I have probably had 8 years. When it started out, it was probably about that big. And I did it as a joke. I bought it. I didn't think anything of it and just let it go. And it has grown so much. I have no idea what kind of cactus it is. But finally this year, I put it in its own little pot and it has taken off. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to keep growing it. And this one I bought on the clearance rack at Walmart. It has so many babies in it. It is unreal. And it is probably doubled in size as well. I kind of feel sorry for some of the plants at Walmart. So this is why I kind of take them and want to be them mine. I want to care for them. Kind of do the same thing with perennials. Not so much annuals, which I try and do my best, but yeah. Okay, so if you've watched me, this is the rest of my plants. That is, I want to say my fishhook plant. I don't know, it loves it outside, so it's doing quite well. Then you have my spider or airplane plants. They are doing so well. Oh my gosh, they have like so many babies, and I got them at a local nursery around here, and they have probably doubled in size. So they like it when they're root bound and such. That means you have to water them 10 times more, but they are so beautiful and I take pride in them. Here is my fiddle leaf fig. It is probably grown about a foot since I bought it. It loves it being outside, so I keep it outside. Then I have an ivy, which I don't have very good luck. And then I've started some seeds. Some of them are philodendrons. So yeah. Okay, so I have 2 jade plants right here. And then I have another, okay, this is what it is. It is a Radisson or whatever. I think it's fish hooks. I'm not for sure. Then I have a prayer plant. I need to transplant it. That's the issue. It loves it being outside. Oh, ooh, we're just gonna stick you in the soil so you can. Loves being outside. I just water it. Then a jade plant. I absolutely love jade plants. I had one that was probably 16 inches round, and I had to give it away because it just does not move well. So I'm starting my jade collection back. Look at the babies on this. And this section fell off, so I just stuck it back in the ground, and look, it has babies. So I absolutely love jade plants. There's my rattlesnake, doing quite well. My croton, that one isn't doing well, but this one, I tell you what, I probably had that for 3 years, and it's doing better outside. Okay, so this is supposed to be a Bonnie air plant, but I got her as a little cutting. And what they like to do is be root bound so that they are more curly. So that is what she's doing, is establishing her roots so that she can be curly. So I'm excited to see what happens when she gets curly. This is a rosemary, so it's an herb. That is called a variegated umbrella plant. So those are doing quite well. Then I've got a Pyalea money plant. Then again, my little, I think they're fish hooks, to be honest, and they do quite well outside. So that's my little pool for my lab so she can play. This is a honeysuckle that I bought, and it had like 2 leaves, and I transplanted it into this thing, and I have a green thumb. I can't help it. This is a philodendron. When I got it, it was full of leaves, super stressed. It lost everything but 2 leaves. And now I stuck it outside, and look at all the babies, and it's just growing like a weed. Hopefully it does really well when I transfer it back inside. Then this is my pink polka dot plant. I think I'm gonna like cut these down here, but this has probably tripled in size. And hopefully it transitions back into the house quite well as well. So yeah. Okay, so that's the second plant tour of my house. You've seen most of my plants. Well, I think all of them now. And so I think I have about maybe 100 to a little bit, but maybe more. I'm not for sure. In the coming weeks, my goal is to get tons. Like, I have the most amazing green thumb, and I absolutely love the jungle feel. I grew up that way. My mom had all kinds of houseplants, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm an empty nester. I have 2 dogs. My boyfriend just looks at me like I'm weird, but guess what? It makes me happy, and that makes him happy. So he doesn't care. So look, I'm going to have a haul here in probably 3 weeks. I'm going to go to a nursery pretty close, and then I'm going to go to my favorite nursery. And so I'll have a couple hauls coming up, and I like to order plants offline. I've gotten several of my plants from Steve Leaves. I've watched several people about Hertz. I'm scared to order off of them, but I'm going to give them a try. Josh's Frogs, I've seen the Knot Dude and some other people order off of him, off of Josh's Frogs, so I'm going to try that too. But I am going to have a lot of hauls for you because I like the jungle feel. I have an upstairs that I want to decorate and get some plants up there. I have all kinds of macrame hangers that I want to fill, and I just want to live in a jungle. I want my house to be a tropic. I absolutely love it, and I'm trying to get my lab not to chew on the plants, and so therefore she's learning. She's a baby and she's full of energy. So yeah, so another thing is, you know, I have to move the plants in because winter in Iowa is atrocious. We get really cold and sometimes we get snow. They are predicting tons of snow here, so I need to get my plants moved in. And so I'm going to take you on the adventure with me. We are going to have tons of things to go through. I'm learning. I'm taking in consideration what Plantarina says. As for Summer Rain too. As for, you know, Garden Answer, I absolutely love her too. I'm trying to get, you know, beds established outside since this is my new home. So I have tons of things that I'm trying to get done. Plus, I have other things that I'm working on. So please, if you have any suggestions, I was also thinking about doing like terrariums, underwater terrariums, setting up an aquarium, all kinds of things like that. So if you have any suggestions, please leave it down in the comments, like and subscribe, so that we can go on this adventure together, because I have so much knowledge and wisdom that I like sharing with everyone, because I think that plants are amazing. They make me feel wonderful and they make me feel happy. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. I will have a schedule down next week. I thinking that I'm going to download or upload videos 3 times a week, but I will have a schedule set permanently for next week, and we'll go over that as well. But I hope that you have a good rest of your week, and thank you for sharing your time with me. Bye.